This is such a fun vlog for me. Just gotta say it real quick because it literally revolves around food. Out of this world. They're good. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am very excited for today's video. A lot of questions I get is about like recipes, cooking, especially with chicken. A lot of people like wonder how to make chicken without just making plain chicken, rice, and broccoli and not having very exciting meals. So today I thought I would do more of a recipe vlog than a what I eat in a day. So I'm gonna share with you guys everything I cook, but specifically share with you guys how to make these things. I am one of those people who cook and it's kind of like simple meals, but we like a lot of flavor. So they're not super complex to make. I'm actually gonna share with you guys some stuff that's a little bit new. So we're gonna try out some new recipes together and see how they turn out. But they're gonna be simple ingredients, really clean ingredients, and hopefully taste super good so you guys can add some recipes to your docket. Like I said, nothing too complex, but nutritious, easy, and whole foods based recipes. If you guys are looking for more like nutrition advice or workouts or anything like that, go ahead and give my Instagram a follow. I do post a lot more on there daily showing like my meals and everything like that. And we do cook a lot in this household. We don't eat out a lot. So if you guys want more recipes or more meal inspiration, definitely give me a follow there. If you guys like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up so I know and I can make more. And don't forget to subscribe so you guys don't miss any future videos. Right now, I'm about to make some breakfast. So I'll meet you guys in the kitchen. Okay guys, so like I said, I'm gonna make my breakfast first. Now, it is October 1st today when I'm recording this, so I'm kind of in like a fall mood. So I wanna do something with cinnamon and apples. It's super easy and tastes super good. It helps add flavor to anything. I was debating between waffles or pancakes, but I feel like a lot of people make pancake recipes on here. So what we're gonna make for breakfast is protein cinnamon apple waffles. Okay, so as you guys saw, first thing I did was pull out all of my ingredients. I'll throw those up on the screen of what you guys need to have to make this. I'm gonna walk you through what we're gonna use and how we're gonna make the cinnamon apple waffles step by step. Okay, so first things first, we are gonna measure out our oats. These are just plain Quaker oats, and we're just gonna have one serving, which is gonna be either 45 grams or half a cup. Next thing we're going to do is add in our protein. I use my favorite vanilla whey protein and then some cinnamon on top. We're gonna toss all of this into our food processor and blend that up till it becomes a flour-like consistency. You'll see now. Beautiful, look at that. Okay, after we do that, go ahead and pour your flour back into your dish. That way we can add the wet ingredients. So typically I like to use milk, but we don't have milk in the house. So we are doing a little bit of coconut oil, 1 teaspoon to be exact. And then after that, I'm just gonna put water, and I'm kind of an eyeballer with water. So water and stir it until it's the consistency I like. There she is, beautiful. Okay, go ahead and pull out your cutting board and knife so we can get our apple chopped up. My apple of choice is a Fuji apple. Oh my goodness, they're so good. But I'm only gonna be using half of an apple for this recipe. Chop up that apple, add a little bit of coconut oil into your pan just to coat the bottom so you can saute these apples up and make them taste so sweet and so good. Toss your chopped apples up into the pan, add a little bit more cinnamon, of course, can never go wrong, and I do some stevia to sweeten it as well. Cooking it on medium heat for about 5 minutes. We're gonna let that stir up and let those apples get nice and soft and caramelized. Once they're done, go ahead and add some of the apples to the batter. I did about half so I can add the other half on top later. And again, give it a nice good stir. My waffle maker is quite sticky, so if yours is, don't forget to give it a little bit of oil or grease if you have spray, and then add your batter. We like to load it up so we can get a nice large waffle. Once it's done, go ahead and let that cook. Beautiful, she is ready. We're gonna go ahead and pull our waffle out of the waffle maker. Oh, let me tell you guys, it smells so good. I'm so excited. Also very hot, so be careful. And then add your favorite toppings. I'm a huge fan of peanut butter, so we're gonna do 1 serving of peanut butter, which is 32 grams. And then I'm also gonna add those extra apples that we already cooked on top and drizzle with honey for some more sweetness. Yum. Look at that beauty. I'm pumped. Hey guys, as you just saw, I just finished making this beautiful waffle. It's just in time for fall time with the cinnamon apple. I'm going to give it a try, a live taste test, and let you guys know what I think, because I've made a bunch of variations of stuff like this, but this is like the first time making this exact recipe, so let's see. Pretty good. Pretty good. So I threw peanut butter, extra apples, and honey on top. But I wanted to say you guys can add whatever toppings you guys like, so whatever sounds good to you. If you guys want to do the extra apples, if you want to do some syrup, anything like that, that's just what I had around and what I chose to do today. I'm gonna enjoy this, and then I'll meet up with you guys for lunch. I'm gonna be making lunch for both me and Rodney now. I usually like to make just like bowls for lunch and make more of a big thing for dinner. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make like a chicken fried rice. I call it fried rice. There's nothing fried about it, but a chicken rice dish. Super easy, super simple, but super flavorful. Let's hop into it. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is get our rice out. We're gonna get the rice going first because that takes the longest. I'm gonna be doing a 1/4 cup for me and Rodney separately, and I like to cook it with chicken broth. This is a trick that's going to help make this dish a lot more flavorful. Sorry guys, I totally just eyeball it. But next thing we're gonna do is get our chicken prepared. So what we're doing to make this dish is having little diced cubed chicken. So I just use a chicken breast and cut it up into tiny little cubes. There we go, you can see mine and Rodney's. Like I said, we're gonna cook ours separately, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the stove into our dishes so I can saute this chicken up. Perfect. Okay, we are big fans of lemon here, so to start the seasoning process, we're gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. Now I'm gonna be adding all of my seasonings, starting with black pepper. Then we'll be adding some Italian seasonings. Next on the docket, we got paprika. We love a little bit of spice. Tastes so good. Paprika is a good one that has good flavor, but isn't too spicy, I think. Then a little bit of garlic salt to season it up as well. And then we're gonna turn these on about 6, just about medium heat to start the sauteing. Give them a good stir to get that seasoning all over the chicken. Perfect. So we got our rice cooking, we got our chicken cooking. Hey guys, so as the chicken and the rice is cooking, I wanted to hop on because I'm making one of those meals that people usually think, this is what I'm trying to get away from. I wanted something exciting, Jess. And let me tell you, stay tuned, dinner is gonna be out of this world. This is such a fun vlog for me. Just gotta say it real quick because it literally revolves around food. I'm just gonna be showing you guys the recipes of these meals. Like I said, one of my most common questions is chicken recipes. And a lot of times I hear people that are just grilling their chicken or baking their chicken, boiling some water and some white rice, and that's about it. So I wanna give you guys some tips on things you guys can do to make it a little bit more exciting. Still super basic ingredients, which is easy and helps make your meals a little bit more clean. A lot of times where people get thrown off is like in restaurants and stuff, they add a lot of like butter, a lot of like seasonings that have a lot of sugar in them, stuff like that, and that's where our meals can become unhealthy. But you guys can also season your food in a healthy way and help make them taste so much better. So what we're doing, first off, so you guys saw, I put the rice on with chicken broth. Cooking your rice in something like chicken broth is super healthy and it makes it taste a little bit better. So it gives your white rice a lot of flavor. And then with my chicken, you guys saw I threw a bunch of seasonings in there, help to flavor that chicken up. And you wanna make sure when you saute it, you don't cook it too long. It still stays with a lot of juice so your chicken doesn't become dry like it can in the oven. Two little tricks there. We're gonna add some peas and carrots. I just love peas and carrots, super easy. All you have to do for those is make sure they are defrosted. Throw that in and then add a few more spices, add some olive oil, throw it all together. You guys will be amazed how much flavor this dish will have. It's super easy. That's one of my little things with my lunches too. Lunches, I do make bowls a lot because it's really quick. And I like to make quicker lunches. And then dinner, I'll spend a little bit more time. So like I said, please stay tuned. We have a really exciting meal coming for dinner, but this is one way you guys can spice up your plain chicken, rice, and veggie meal and make it actually taste like something and have a ton of flavor. All right, we'll finish cooking this. I will show you guys what it looks like at the end. Beautiful, the chicken is all cooked up. You can tell as those juices are starting to go back in the chicken, it is about done. You don't wanna leave it too much longer onto the heat because that's when it does start to dry out. So go ahead and pull your chicken off. Now we are going to just defrost some peas and carrots on the stove. This is super simple. Like I said, my lunches are so easy. So literally just making sure these aren't frozen anymore. Give them a stir and they even pick up the flavor of the chicken after that's cooked. Everything is now prepared, so we're going to toss everything together. We added chicken, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and our peas and carrots to the rice. Adding a little bit more lemon because you can't go wrong, and some more seasonings to season the whole mixture. So we have some paprika, some garlic salt, some Italian seasonings, and last but not least, some pepper. This is the finished product. I am back. Sorry it's so dark. The sun is now down. It is about 7 p.m. We've been doing some work around the house and then we just were watching Lost actually. Me and Rodney are watching that series. He's getting the barbecue set up though. It is time to make dinner. And I told you guys this was gonna be a good meal. We haven't barbecued salmon in so long because we haven't had a grill, but it's one of our favorite things to do. So we are gonna be barbecuing some salmon. I'm also gonna be making a different sauce that I've never made for some pasta. So I really love pesto. We also love Alfredo. So I'm making like a combination. So I'm gonna make a pesto Alfredo sauce pasta and we're gonna make some asparagus. Let's get cooking. Sorry I look like this too. I almost fell asleep during that show. So we're gonna get cooking. All right, to start it off, we are gonna get our pasta measured out. We're doing 1 serving each, just using regular water and bringing that to a boil to cook our pasta. Now I'm gonna start cutting up our salmon fillet. We use a giant fillet, but we cut it up into a bunch of slices and have leftovers for the rest of the week. I usually do it about 3 to 4 finger lengths and cut all the way through the skin. When we barbecue it, the skin does help a lot to be able to flip the salmon back and forth. So that is what we do. And it doesn't taste too bad, honestly. Give it a try. After they're cut, again, we're gonna add lemon. I told you we love lemon. And get the salmon all seasoned up. This is where you really bring it to Flavor Town, people. Add some lemon and then we will add our dry seasonings. It's very similar seasonings as I used for my lunch, starting with some garlic salt here. We'll do our black pepper. Then we gotta kick it up a notch, right? So we're gonna add a little bit of paprika. This is a new container, so it's struggling to come out right now. Now some thyme. And as Rodney likes to say, we're gonna add some thyme because you can never get it back. And last but not least, some oregano, one of my favorite seasonings. All right, now that the salmon's prepped, we're going to prep our asparagus. I'm just chopping it up into smaller pieces because I am gonna saute it tonight. Don't forget you wanna cut the ends of the asparagus off. Those parts are really hard and just not so very tasty, to be honest. Next, we are gonna be putting our salmon on the grill. The grill's all heated up. It's been at about 400. Rodney is a pro at this and likes to lay them at an angle. This helps you to create those hash like crisscross marks that make it look so good. Those will be on for 5 minutes, and while that's going, we're gonna get our asparagus cooking. Again, everything's about our seasoning. So we're getting going with some thyme on my asparagus, some Italian seasonings, some black pepper, some cayenne this time for some extra kick. And we'll stir that up and let those simmer down to become nice and soft. Don't forget to periodically stir your pasta, it'll get sticky. I'm now going to be breaking up some garlic. This is the best invention ever, you guys. This thing takes the skin off of the garlic. It's been 5 minutes, so our salmon need a little rotation. We're not flipping them yet, we're just rotating them, creating those hash marks. I would advise spray if you do have that for your barbecue. Sometimes they do get a little bit sticky, especially because we haven't used our barbecue in a while. Those are now gonna cook for another 5 minutes. Okay, now it is time for the flip. Putting them back onto the other side. Like I said, now that they're a little bit cooked and we had the skin, it does make it a lot easier. Flip all your salmon and let them cook for another 5 minutes. During this time, you can pull your pasta off. Once your pasta is soft, you can drain it. And we're gonna start making our pasta sauce. So today I'm making in pesto Alfredo sauce. We're starting with some parsley. You're just going to pull the leaves off of the stems. Again, 5 minutes has passed, so we'll go ahead and rotate those salmon. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and finish our sauce. I'm adding spinach and arugula, and quite a bit of it because this is gonna be all blended up. Blend up your spinach, arugula, and parsley till it becomes nice and ground in your food processor. Now we're gonna be adding that fresh garlic. Oh, so good, you guys. I absolutely love fresh garlic. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and then we're gonna add just some canned Alfredo. I'm not that fancy and make my own Alfredo. So we're gonna do 2 servings of Alfredo, and again, blend that all together. Perfect. This is the consistency it came out to, and now we're gonna add it to our pasta, just in time for our salmon to be done on the grill. The salmon did cook for a total of 20 minutes. Again, each 5 minutes, either a rotation or a flip. To finish off that pasta, of course, you gotta add a little bit of cheese. We're adding 1 serving of low-fat mozzarella cheese to our pasta to make it so creamy and good. And look at that plate, you guys. It looks bomb. Hey guys, so I'm just about to clean up the kitchen. We are all done with these 3 really good recipes. As you guys saw for dinner, there's a few things we changed with the sauce. That was something that I did for the very first time, but I wanted to mention that that's a way that you guys can change up your meals, still be super healthy, but make them super flavorful, not super boring, like that plain chicken, rice, and broccoli that everybody always talks about. But you can have super healthy meals and have a good flavor in them. So I'm gonna try to perfect that recipe, and then I'll give you guys that sauce recipe with the improvements that we did make. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed these recipes. If you guys like this kind of vlog where I'm showing you more how to make exact meals, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so I know, and then I can make more of these. I'm just gonna get the kitchen clean. I'm gonna wrap this up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I do come out with videos every single Monday, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.